Good morning. Good morning to you all. Sorry, I get a little hooked up in this song here, so bear with me for a second. Let's warm up together this morning, guys. It is now 1 o'clock, so what am I even talking about? It's past noon. Anyways, guys, I am over here in Tacoma, Washington, and headed to float tank session number 10 right now. So good afternoon to you all. Let me just go ahead and turn this off. And okay, so what I just want to give you a little update here as I head off to float tank session number 10 and let you know that I have made a commitment to getting very involved in the float tank industry. So I'm not going to be looking at the screen, guys, while I'm talking to you guys much. I just want just a few thoughts here and stuff. So first of all, if you have not done a float tank session before, you need to go ahead and do that right there, okay? And the reason why I say that is because most people, they can't, it's almost like when you meet someone and you've spoken to them before, and you can actually tell if they've done a float tank experience or not. And that's kind of cool right there if you think about it. So if they haven't done one, the first thing that they need to do is do one. And I've gotten to the point right now where I'm buying packages of float tank sessions. I'm doing this every 5 days is what I'm doing right now. And good morning, Matei. Good afternoon to all my friends around the world. And I'm going to be doing this on a regular basis, but how, this is obviously gets very expensive when you do that. So is just to go ahead and buy one of these dang things, right? Yeah, Joe Rogan has one of these float tanks. He does it all the time. And if you've seen Joe Rogan live, I've seen him live before in person. This guy thinks outside the box, right? And it's kind of like that's the purpose of the float tank, really, is to get us to able to be thinking once again outside the box, because our minds are being trapped every single day, and you need to protect yourself. You need to turn off the music out there. You need to plug your ears. You need to close your eyes. You need to quit thinking about all the stupid TV shows and all the background noise when your TV is just playing in your house all the time, and it's like, it's craziness, right? Craziness. And you guys need to be quiet out there. You just need to, and I can't stress that enough. You guys, I just launched my Facebook group today. I forgot the name of what I've called it, and just to give you guys a heads up, there is a reason that I am, both with Carrot Bars and also Swiss Gold Global. There is reasons. It's not about money here, guys. It's about the people that I'm affiliated with on the spiritual level and everything like that. And to have full access to the people that I'm working with, you guys, honestly, you have to have, I don't want to say have to, but you are going to feel, let's just put it this way, because of the knowledge that's coming to you and stuff, you're probably going to feel the need to really have a membership going with Carrot Bars. Let's just leave it at that. But anyways, the point of this call is much deeper than that, guys. I've been on phone calls all morning long, and it's just amazing, because once you start living a life of the best karma that you can, and you know what? I am not saying at all that I'm even close whatsoever to being perfect. I want to be very clear about that. But you know what? If I stay home most of the day and I just do what I'm doing, you know what? And close my eyes and do my thing and take care of my children and love my children, I'm not really doing anything wrong. So I'm in a pretty good place right now. Let's put it that way. And I hope you guys are in a pretty good place as well. But you know what? I'm going to show you guys the real picture. The reason why you could be in a better position, a better place today, is you can take the step today to take what I call mega karma steps. Okay, you guys, and the karma step that I'm talking about is about getting involved in gold, in the transfer of gold across the world. Please take dollar signs away from this. Let's just think about on a divine level, okay? Let's look at it, think about the last time you gave someone gold, first of all. Okay, think about it. You gave it in a wet, I know I gave it to my little sweetheart in Maui when I got married, okay? And many years ago. And that, to me, look at when I call this is something I want you guys to really think about. Characteristics and ingredients is what I call this. What is really in that ring that I had custom made, that 2-carat diamond white gold ring at the time? And you know, what was really in that ring? It was made by my friend, so it had the ingredients of her professionalism, her knowing our relationship. You know, what was in those diamonds? Hopefully not any blood diamonds. You know, and all this. Look at the characteristics, the ingredients that go into this. Look at this stand behind me. My word to her that I'm going to be faithful. My word to her that I'm going to be here till death depart. My word. These all ingredients that go into that gold that was just transferred in so much more. My word that I'm going to have children with this woman, that I'm going to be there and raise those children, was in that gold, that little gold ring that set me back a few months worth of pay there. I was making good money at the time, okay? You know, is my point. Right? What went into those hours of me to make that money to go ahead and pay for that ring? Well, I helped a whole bunch of people get out of the fiat system involving their houses that had depreciated substantially so they could walk out of the banking system because I was a real estate agent. Look at all that energy. Look at the families that felt were falling apart, that were divorcing in this financial collapse. And I'm sitting here buying a wedding ring with this money. Okay, think about how that may have had like in a karmic role in my divorce possibly. You can look at whoever you want. Like we don't really necessarily, the picture's a lot deeper than what you guys see out there. So if I could tell you, and I'm open to you guys, if you tell me, hey Ryan, there's this one thing you could do to really get some good karma, David. So what's that? What's that, Elisa? You know, what's that? What do you got for me, Lamont Baker? And you said, Ryan, if you go ahead and help this old lady across the road, that is going to bring you 10 points of bueno karma right there. I said, damn, sweet. I'm going to bring those ladies across and, you know, be the sweetest man and gentleman and help them across the road and stuff like that. And they're going to love me. I may even give them a little kiss on the cheek and make their day and make them blush. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you what, you guys, the thing about it is I am telling you that, yeah, guys, that's my roof rack on my Mercedes here. I bought this all with Bitcoin, guys. Thank you to Bit Club Network. Okay, this is the real deal. Okay, like life is nice. Life is very nice. Okay, I don't have a boss. I stay home, and all I do, guys, is I gain good karma because I switch people out of the fiat system. Look all year round here, guys. All these cars, all these people, guarantee most of them don't have Bitcoin. Most may have some little gold from their wedding rings and da-da-da, but they don't really know the karma behind the gold. They don't know what is possible, where we're headed. We're the messengers. So you got to ask yourself, guys, why are you here on this planet? Why did I just meet Olisa the other day and it's like she's really cool? Why did Lamont Baker come into my life? You know, why did Michael, Terry, Matei, all you guys, why are you on this call right now? You know? So, you know, I mean, why? And just think, if not this, then what? How much of your life are you contributing to the fiat system on a 9-to-5 enslavement, guys? Why don't you take some of that energy in that day and put it towards getting good karma so you become a beacon, so just greatness comes into your life? You guys, you're going to watch changes inside of me right now. I eat chlorophyll all day long right now. I eat chlorophyll and then I just poison myself at night with Oreo cookies and, you know, and some crappy foods like some whatever. I like chocolate. I like dark chocolate. I like organic chocolate, you know. So I sabotage myself, guys, is where I'm at. But I'm letting go of all these old foods, all these killings of animals. Think about this, guys. I have now, like, I went out to a Mexican restaurant last night. I got nice good buzz with a nice big margarita. It took my family, my ex-mother-in-law, still my mother-in-law, I call her my mother-in-law, you know, out for dinner. Took the whole family out for dinner on me, bought them all drinks and had a good time. I was staying away from that meat. You know, when you start looking at the karma associated with eating meat, you guys, you cannot tell me. And I'm not done. I'm not saying I'm done giving up meat yet. I'm not saying, you know what I had last night for dinner, which was my splurge? I had bacon wrapped jalapenos. I was not ready to say goodbye to bacon, gosh dang it. Okay? So that's what I had for dinner last night. And I was going to go vegan, but I wanted to sin and have a little bit of bacon. And honestly, but again, there was a karma. Those pigs that died knew that they were going to die. They knew, however they killed that pig, that they saw their homie pigs go through that same thing also. What happened at that point? Cortisol went into them. This happens on all the living animals. The cortisol gets injected as soon as they know. It doesn't matter, guys. They know what's going on, guys. They know what's going on, and you're getting poisoned every single time. So I'm not trying to tell you guys to go vegan or anything like that, but let's just say that the message gets more clear. clear. I can guarantee you this. If you drink 48 ounces, here's my test for you guys today. You get 48 ounces of this juice inside you every single day, 48 ounces of my green juice, and you tell me that you don't start sensing when you're being around dead animals in a sushi restaurant the other day. I couldn't get these dead fish out of my mind, and I'm not an easy person to persuade. I'm not a person that gets all hypochondriac and stuff. Like, I'm the dude that will jump out of airplanes and do backflips, and I've done them. Okay, I'm the dude that will go do crazy stuff, and I look back and I'm like, damn, I did all that crazy stuff. Like, I'm the dude that's lived quite a dang good life. I've traveled the world by myself. I've, just that alone says that, hey, I can survive. Just drop me on this planet. I'm going to go have fun. You know what I'm saying? And meet new people, make things happen and stuff. I'm a global diplomat of divinity right now. I'm a global diplomat of karma and helping people find the path of karma. I'm not putting myself up on like a religious pedestal or anything like that. I am simply saying that getting gold out to the world, I am led to believe, brings good karma into your life. How much karma, if that was the only means that you could achieve good karma in this lifetime, how much karma would you achieve today? And what would happen if you did achieve a whole bunch of karma today based off of that business model? Okay, that karmic business model right there. Okay, so you guys quit looking at compensation plans and paychecks and saying, well, it's this much over spot or it's blah, blah, blah. You guys, it's irrelevant. It is, and I'm not putting down any company that I work with or anything like that, but just know when you start working with me in my meditational masters that I'm working with that have, you guys, we are talking about reverse engineering gold, which it becomes light. What truly is gold is what I am bringing to you guys to really question. What has it been through all of the centuries, all these ancient ruins, all this stuff? You guys, gold, I am led to believe that gold comes from the sun and is like the semen on Mother Earth. And when it impregnates into Mother Earth, giving the right conditions, let's not just break this down into a physical, well, the semen comes on Earth and then it does this chemical reaction, this. You guys, it is religion, it is sciences, it is even math, and all this stuff that breaks it and makes it almost uncomprehendable that there is another ingredient missing that is well beyond our eyes. You can feel it. The more that you guys get into karma, you can feel it and just believe it, and you will attract it. You will attract greatness into your life. More people will come into your life. All you guys that are on this call, more people. You are getting the message right now loud and clear, and you guys know me will understand that I am potentially onto something here. Okay, all these cryptocurrencies, I love it. I love transferring money. That's the purpose it serves. And I made like a ton of money in Bitcoin over today. I made well over $500 in Bitcoin, $1,500 in Bitcoin today. And this is me, guys. Feet propped up, flip flops, 115. Just got back from the coffee spot. Okay, I made a few phone calls. The right people again come into my life. What do you guys want to do? Or you want to go to a JLB? I'm sitting outside this float tank building right here, guys. Okay? I want to introduce you actually to my float tank people real quick because I promise I'm being inside. But I'm going to take you guys inside. I'm going to take you guys inside here, and I'm going to let them know that they're on video, so I'm not here to freak them out. I'm going to get my I call it my go bag, my bug out bag. Okay, hold up. 1 second here. We're going to walk over here. Okay? Cool. 1 second, guys. We're just gonna give you a little visual here, what's going on, and I'm gonna let them know that on video, they're my new friends. Okay, we hop in here. That dude, he's cool. I'm gonna kind of do an introduction here. So, hey guys, hello. Hey, if you don't mind, I just wanted to I'm doing a little plug for you guys' business here. By the way, you're really, really pretty.
Yeah. You stuck that in there.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I just wanted to, I just want to say on that Northwest Float. So what's your name? Mackenzie, Ryan Conley. Hi.
Ryan, hi.
Hey, we got you on Facebook Live. So let me see here. I'm just gonna think there's a reason for all this. So. You're okay, Mackenzie?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, Mackenzie here, right? So anyways, can you tell us a little bit about the float, this place here? I'm doing this on the regular right now, like every 5 days. That's my commitment.
Yeah.
How many times have you done it for?
So I go twice a week, and I've gone, I think, probably 24 times. So the reason that I love this is because I think it helps people get to a point where they can cure themselves. So
What do you mean by that? That's a big statement right there.
So I think that a lot of people view things as a cure-all. So so it's similar to a cure-all. It's pretty close, but I would say it's very it's a system that works. So say people with arthritis or fibromyalgia or depression, they're able to do the things, physical therapy, or go see their friends, or they're in a better space to be able to take the motions to fully help themselves and heal all of the way.
Yeah, and what I noticed also, like in this last session, I had like so many breakthroughs. I actually got out early because usually I'm like, oh, it doesn't last long enough. But this last time I was like, I'm good. I'm G to G. I'm good to go now. Like I knew I had accomplished so much in there. It's like not even bragging. It's like, okay, I'm good. Next section, I may have been in there 20 minutes. I don't even know for these sessions lasted how long?
Yeah, probably about 20 minutes. My manager had been like, oh, he hopped right out.
Was it really?
Yeah,
That's crazy because I was really in go mode there. But, I think there's something about the reset when you become completely, like, when you are completely, you don't have anything supporting you. You're floating. Okay?
Yeah.
When you're able to let go, because when was the last time we were able to do that was in the womb, right?
Exactly.
Okay, that we ungrounded, and when you're, and it doesn't, we're not talking about me jumping out of airplanes here because I've done that a few times. That's not because you are then still experiencing, you have fear in you a little bit. You have, that's just not the same thing. So, but when else has that ever been done for someone? It's like when? Never.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
so I mean, it's totally gravityless, and you get to experience nothing. That's the whole point of this, is that we have so much stimulation every day between the screens and people and environment and sounds, and even when we sleep, we're taking in information that our brain is processing. And so for us to have nothing that our brain is processing, like you said, it's a total reset button. And most people will never have, a hardwire set.
What's the biggest breakthrough you've ever had in the 20-something sessions you've done?
Ooh.
Deep.
That's a very personal one.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, it's okay. Just that the understanding that we're all connected, I guess, is that humans...
How did it really come to you?
It was visual. It was very just that we're all created from this same energy, and that.
What do you think that energy is? Consciousnness,
or I guess some people call it God, some people call it the universe, some people call it all sorts of things. I mean, not to go too hippy dippy spiritual, but
what do you think? It's light?
I think it's light. I think it's energy. I think it's just it's love. It's love. It's yeah, and that we get to kind of escape this society that's kind of based around fear. And this is the escape in a lot of ways that a lot of people can't get at home. When you meditate at home, you've got so many distractions, and this is kind of a forced meditation. It kind of gets people to really zone in and be here in the moment, be present for the first time in some people's lives. Be present and not be focused on the future, and be planning and be so caught up in everything else, and be fully alone for the first time ever. And that's why I think it's really beautiful.
What if it would be cool to see all the houses out there in the world basically have these in them?
I think it would change the world. I think the world would be a lot different of a place. I think if politicians did this. If people in high places were able to experience what it is to understand that their body is a biological vehicle, and that when we take care of it, it changes our mindset. And when we have magnesium in our system, it changes our mindset.
Okay, this is very interesting because, so we have iron in our blood, right?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some things. So iron's in our blood, and when you drink, so I can't believe you just said that. So we have iron-based diets for most part, meats and all that stuff, right? But when we do magnesium, something tells me you probably do a lot of juicing, I bet.
Yes,
okay? Yeah. So you're talking about the only difference really between hemoglobin and chlorophyll is the magnesium instead of the iron in the cellular level, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so can you elaborate on that a little bit more? Like, what's happening right there?
So what's happening is when our system takes in magnesium, it changes the way our brains work. So when our brains process cortisol, it actually will release magnesium. However, we don't have magnesium in our system most of the time. It's a counterbalancing act that our bodies do. But if we don't have magnesium in our system, our bodies aren't going to be able to do that. So we just have this stress hormone being released with no endorphin-based hormone being released at the same time. It also affects our digestive system, allows that to work more effectively. It affects our central nervous system and allows that to work more effectively. It is incredible for headaches, for depression. I mean, like I said about the cortisol, I started floating because of anxiety and depression and social anxiety, and I almost never feel those symptoms anymore because of this. I mean, I was on antidepressants for 3 years.
I've been there also.
Yeah, right?
You know,
Yeah.
That's some nonsense that is.
Yeah. So, I mean, to be able to come off of those and find a system that's not only good for your body, but good for your mind and good for you spiritually, to find those benefits in this type of society is something that I think is really rare.
What religion do these tanks practice?
Whatever religion that the person who gets in practices.
Yeah.
I think that it represents whatever you feel as a person and your unique makeup of mentally and physically is going to represent you in the tank. It is just a reflection. It's just a mirror in there. What's in your head? What's in your body? That's what you're going to feel in this tank, plus healing.
And you can tweak it too.
Yeah, and you can tweak it. Do you want a positive experience? Do you want something that's going to bring out some of those demons so that you can face those and deal with them? That's really what this is all about, is what do you want to get out of it? Do you just want to relax? Do you just want a spa experience? That's what you'll get. Do you want to meditate and have a transcendental?
I'm doing my exercise routine and they're all saying
yeah,
it's crazy.
I get some yoga and I get some stretches. I mean, it's an anti-inflammatory, so it's going to allow you to really get those stretches. Yeah.
Hi everyone.
I mean, it's also great athletically.
So where are you guys at? Give us the. You guys are. This is Northwest Float Center.
Northwest Float
really
Center.
Cool joint.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Where are you guys at? You're just in Tacoma, and anything else you want to say? What's your phone?
Yeah. 6th and Proctor. We're right next to the chiropractor and the yoga. So we're in a little center, and yeah, I would just say that try it. Try it more than once. Try it 3 times before you have an opinion on it, because the first time is going to be weird. It's an innately an unknown experience, and anything unknown is going to be a little bit off-putting. And I would say try it 3 times, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that magnesium in your system. You're going to sleep better.
Well, wait a second. So what are you saying about how's the magnesium change when we do this? Did you cover that? Did I miss that? I'm just...
So the Epsom salt is not actually a salt. It's not sodium. It's magnesium sulfate.
Ooh, so it's absorbing your skin because your skin's the largest organ, obviously.
Exactly. So a lot of people take magnesium supplements. Your intestinal lining actually doesn't like to absorb magnesium. It's not as effective as the dermis. So some people do magnesium oil, but obviously sitting in a tub filled with it is going to be the most beneficial. Because you're just really allowing your body to absorb as much as it can. And the interesting part is, sitting in here, your body actually won't prune. Your skin won't prune because it's not taking away nutrients, it's adding to.
I almost want to leave it on me the rest. Is that bad to leave it on the rest of the day instead of taking a shower? I mean, it's fine to leave it on there.
Yeah, you'll just be salty. I mean, you'll have crusties coming off you, but I mean, that's totally up to you. I would recommend, even if people are claustrophobic, we have a system where you can leave the door open and feel totally comfortable in it. Some people don't like the enclosed areas, but you find once you shut the door, you can't tell how big it is. A lot of people say that it's a lot more vast and expansive than they would have ever thought it was. And a lot of people experience a very outer space astral experience.
Yeah, astral projection. Rebecca says she's scared that she couldn't get out. You have like an alarm thing that goes on. Hey, I'm just curious, how does that activate? Because last time I did a video in there, and so it was a while since I felt bad because I was like, oh, so I'm like seeing my time limit. I hopped in there, but I got out early, so refresh my memory. How does the clock start in there?
So we start a clock right after people get in their shower, and then after 75 minutes, we play music through the speakers that are in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so we've got a full system set up in there of the suite. We provide everything that people need, all of the amenities, and
I sing in the shower, so as soon as I stop singing, start the alarm.
Okay, perfect. We'll set the clock then.
Okay, so anyways, we're good. I'm gonna get to my float, and
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
This is,
definitely.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys again. Here's a little quick tour of the facility. All right, thank you guys. Talk to you later. All these videos will be on YouTube. Bye.